What is up, you guys? My name is Chloe, and today I decided to do a little Q&A for you. So I asked on Twitter to send me some questions. Some people use the hashtag Ask Chloe, but some people didn't. So I just asked people to send me questions. So I have about, I think, 10 questions, so I'm going to answer those for you. So yeah, let's get this video going. So the first question, and I'm probably going to put the question down here so you can see it, is from @NiftyOakley, and her question is, who is your biggest inspiration? And here's a little side note, I didn't prepare the questions beforehand, so it might take me a little bit to think. But I think my biggest inspiration, it's actually so hard. I'm gonna say, this is really cliche, but either Lady Gaga, because she's, really open with who she is and she doesn't care what anybody thinks, or Troye Sivan, because he kind of helped me to be who I am today, I guess, discover who I am, and I don't know, and his music was so helpful with what I was going through at the time. So yeah, I think Troye Sivan or Lady Gaga. The next question comes from @MintSivan, and her question is, fave song at the moment. And actually I have two, so I'm going to say both of them. My first one is 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. Oh, he always makes just the best music, and I just love him so much. And my other favorite song would have to be Bad For Us by Superfruit. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. It's honestly, I don't know, one of the best songs I've heard in a really long time. It's so good, and I actually couldn't stop listening to it. I listened to it, then I listened to it again and again and again and again, and I basically know all of the words, so. The next question is from @myboy_TRXYE, or I'm not gonna say Trixie because that's just really irritating. So I think it's TRXYE. And it says, what do you like to do in your free time? And that's really hard because I kind of do have a lot of free time actually, so I most likely like to go outside and just be with my friends because I have some neighbors that I really like to hang out with. So mostly that, but on a rainy day, I like to go on my laptop, catch up on some YouTube videos I haven't watched for a while. Or there's this game called Toontown that I used to play in my childhood that me and my friends Skype and play with each other now, and so I think that'd be my thing. The other thing I like to do in my free time is probably just listen to music because I'm a music geek and I love everything about just music. It just calms me down, I guess, because of anxiety and all that junk. The next question is from @MarcusSavonLit, and her question is, what is your biggest fear? And, I really hate this question. I mean, I hate it, but it's a really hard one for me because I'm afraid of a lot of things. I guess one of them, I'll do the cliche answer and say spiders, because if I see a spider on my wall, chances are I'm just going to stare at it for 20 minutes until I realize I can't kill it on my own, and then I'll go get my grandpa. So that'd be one. My other fear, I'm going to say rejection, I think, because, no one really likes to be rejected, but I just really have a really big fear of it. I don't know. I just don't like being let down because I always feel like I'm let down all the time. So I don't know, it's tiring. And then I think my last fear, which is a really strange one, so if you know what it is, please send me it because I really don't even know, but I have a really strange fear of holding small objects. Not every small object, like a ball or something, but babies. I have the biggest fear of holding babies, and small puppies or kittens. I don't know. It's just a really big fear. I went and visited my sister who had a baby, and she was like, do you want to hold him? And I'm like, no. I really did inside, but I was so scared. I don't know if it's because I was going to drop it. And then my friend wanted me to hold her puppy, and I wouldn't do it because I was just so scared. So I think that's a fear. I don't know. If you know what it is, just please help me out. I just spent so long answering that question. I am really sorry. But the next question is from Maddie Disso4, and she has like a two-parter question, so I'm just going to answer both parts. One of them is, what is your favorite Panic at the Disco song? And she kind of, oh, she's my friend. I'm just going to answer her question because she's my friend. And she kind of got me into Panic at the Disco. So I think my favorite song by them is either Death of a Bachelor or Miss Jackson, because those were kind of the two that I go for. Oh, and Victorious. That's like their newest one that came out. Ooh, I really like that song. And her second part of the question is my favorite My Chemical Romance song. And I'm not really a big fan of them, but I know most of their songs. They're not that bad, but I think my favorite song by them is either Ambulance or I Don't Love You. I think that's what it's called, but I'm just gonna go with that. The next question is also a two-parter, and it comes from casual_Franta, and he asks, if you could visit one place in the world, where would it be? And that's honestly the hardest question I've ever had to answer. I like want to visit so many places when I'm older, because I'm still in high school, so I'm not really sure like what I want to do. I think maybe the UK, because I watch so many YouTubers that are from there, and I like watch their vlogs and see the scenery and what's around them. I just really like seeing that. So I think the UK, and then I think that's it. The UK. I'm gonna say that. The second part of his question was, if you could have one superpower, what would it be? And I actually thought this question through. This is like the only one that I actually thought through before I answered it. And I think it would either be flight or time travel. Flight being because sadly I can't drive yet, so I mean it'd be easier to get around everywhere. And then time travel, I mean, I wouldn't really want to change anything because it's got me to where I am now. But if I could go back and maybe not do some things that I may have did, that sounds really risky. I'm not a bad person, don't take me like that. But like, I don't know. Just some of the things I wish that I did that never happened. Maybe that would have changed where I am now. Even though I kind of like where I am now, but I don't know. That's just a really tough thing. Yeah. And I wouldn't want to see my future because that is scary. Does anybody actually imagine what their future is going to be like? That's a scary thought. It really is. The next question is from YouTube Obgest. I'm not really sure why they said it. I don't know. And she asks, what does it feel like to be a YouTuber? And this is, I don't know. I don't know if I really classify myself. Okay. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber because I make YouTube videos. I guess it feels kind of, I mean, it feels amazing because whenever you get support from somebody, it honestly is the best feeling in the world. So I mean, I think it feels really good to be a YouTuber. I'm sorry. One of the last questions is favorite book I've ever owned. And the favorite book I've ever owned is probably Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. It's like a poem book with all these life quotes, and it's so amazing. And by the way, that question came from Tiff_Lazabeth, and oh, I just love Milk and Honey. It's such a good book. I finished it within an hour, so. And the last question comes to me from TinyRoweny_, and she asks gummy bears or marshmallows, and I'm gonna say gummy bears because I'm not a fan of marshmallows. I really like s'mores, but not marshmallows, so gummy bears. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this kind of chill, laid-back video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!